Welcome friends back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to use the offset smoker. I got a chuck roast that we're going to put some dry rub on, and I got some cherry wood that we're going to be smoking it with, like I said, on the offset smoker. So the first thing we need to do, let's go ahead and get this chuck dry rubbed, and we're going to put it in the fridge to marinate for a couple of hours, and then we'll go ahead and fire the smoker up and get this party started. Alright, so all we're going to use, we're going to keep it simple today. Got some Grill Mates Slow and Low Tennessee Smokehouse Barbecue Rub, and it's just a dry rub. We've used it before, it's worked out really well, so we're going to stick with what we know. I'm just going to put a little bit on there, dry rub it in. Maybe a little bit more. Flip it. Get a little bit more on there on the edges. I think that's going to probably about do it. Maybe a little bit more over here. Alright, so that'll about do it for the dry rub. We'll go ahead and put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, let it marinate really good, and then we'll come back and get the smoker fired up. Alright, got our smoke chamber up to about 225 degrees. We're going to go ahead and put our chuck roast in. Looking very nice with the dry rub. And put it all the way on the end. I'm going to go bare naked on the rack for probably the first few hours, and then I may or may not wrap it up in foil. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet. We'll see what kind of good bark we got on there. If we get a good enough bark, we'll probably wrap it up. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I don't have very much of a fire going. Just that. That'll be plenty to keep us going about 225 for the next few hours. So we'll check back in in maybe an hour or so to make sure our fire's looking good. Alright, so we're about 2 hours in. Let's go ahead and check out the roast here, see what we got. Not much happening. Maybe a little bit of char going there. Everything looks good. But that's it, 2 hours. We need to give it at least probably another 4. So we'll shut it down, keep our heat in. I don't have much going over here in the fire. Just keep it at about 225. Put the fresh piece in there. That's all we've been doing. Alright, so first couple hours going good so far. We'll come back and check it in a couple more. Alright, been almost 4 hours. I just restocked my
wood there. Got it going pretty good because it was getting down. It got down to about 150 degrees. Might let it get burnt out a little bit too much, but let's check out the roast. And ooh, I say it's looking good. It's starting to get some good bark on the edges. I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, there you go. So we're starting to work a bark in it. You can see the meat starting to separate. Still looks like we got a little ways to go, at least a couple hours, but just wanted to keep checking in. Better close this down, keep our heat in. But just wanted to keep checking in with you guys, let you know how we're doing. Everything's looking good, so we'll come back in a couple more hours and check it out. All right, so I just got my fire stoked back up. Actually, I'll go ahead and close it down. Looks like it's caught up enough. Let's go ahead and check the roast out really quick. Not much has changed from the last time. It's darkening up a little bit, getting a little bit of a bark. Still separating. I don't know if you can see the you can see the juices on there starting to come out of the meat a little bit. So we're gonna have ourselves a flavorful roast. Let me close it back down, keep the heat in, and we're gonna come back. And I don't know, it's gonna be dark here soon, so we're probably gonna lose daylight really fast. So I'll come back out and check it. Maybe in like another hour or so. We'll see what we got. Alright guys, so it's been about 6.5 hours total. It started to rain and it got dark on me, so I just went ahead and brought it in. Sorry I couldn't get it on film, but this is what we got. This is finished up. Like I said, it's about 6.5 total hours. We got a good bark on it. Looks really juicy, delicious. Let's go ahead and cut it. Let's see what it looks like. See if we got a good smoke ring built up. You can definitely see the outside of the smoke ring there. So it's going to give us some good flavor, and it's really juicy, tender. It's the meat separating. So it turned out well. Smells really good. Well, let me get you in the film there. There we go. Yeah, you definitely got to go look at that meat. So, turned out really well. Alright, so I got me a plate ready to go. We got some potatoes seasoned up. Got our roast. And you can really see that nice smoke ring there at the top. The good texture, and it definitely had good flavor. I tried a piece, it was really good. And that's that. Alright guys, so did a nice simple smoke today on the roast. Turned out really well. Appreciate you guys as always joining me. Please remember to leave me a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And I'll see you on the next time.